my best friend, and I'm her biggest cheerleader. I need the same for me.
I am married to Charles Oakley. Divorce is not an option.
It is impossible to move on while I'm living with my estranged husband.
I should have an Oscar for how I made my marriage look like it was all together.
All in a split second, everything changed. Now I have to talk about such with my mother.
Uh-oh.
Bravo, y'all played way too much. Like, you sat here and told us that you were giving us an exclusive first look at the first few minutes of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 16, and then you were gonna gatekeep this messy cinematic mashup from us?
A lot of people, they say, well, this could be her karma or whatever. However, for me, I guess with bad karma comes good karma because I always come out okay.
On top, on top. We was down for a minute, but we on top. Top five, on top. Haters thought that we was finished, but we on top. We made it, on top.
It's Justin Diego, and I am back with another Bingeworthy video. And today I am so excited to be back and sharing my thoughts on the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16 premiere episode. It's crazy to even be able to say that because it's been so long, but yes, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I've been reading the comments, I've been looking at the TikToks, and some of y'all are already pissing me off.
You are an awful slimy ass.
Haters thought that we was finished, but we on top. We made it, on top, on top.
When I watched the premiere episode, I had a moment where I looked over at my best friend and I was like, wait. If I had not been following all of the rumors and if I just chose to like wait and watch The Real Housewives of Atlanta when it came back, and then I looked up and I saw Shamea Morton sitting here in all of her glory, low-key giving main peach holder vibes, like that would be crazy. Yeah, I've had all the time to do all the digging and I've made hella videos about this new cast, but when you think about it, it is kind of wild.
I am an actress, a singer, a dancer, a host. It just kind of happened that way because I'm a lover of music. I'm a lover of arts.
Right away, we learned that Shamea has been apparently playing in our face and gatekeeping all of her wealth this whole damn time. And apparently, she lives in one of the biggest homes in the whole Atlanta.
My $9 million house was the second largest sale in Georgia that year. But you know what? I don't even get down like that. I hate being defined by my wealth.
That has like 3 elevators and Versace wallpaper. So naturally, it just made sense for Shamea to be the one to gather all of these girls for their very first shady-ass all-cast scene. Kelli Farrell, Brit Edie, and Angela Oakley were all introduced to us in this premiere episode. And Angela had me screaming.
Oh, it's popping. You need to go look at it.
Okay, the wig was just leaving.
Charles, he didn't know exactly what was going on and everything, but he knew that he saw some lace shifting or like some wig glue coming up. I don't know what he saw, but he knew enough to know that he was not gonna just sit back and let his wife look stupid as hell in front of everybody.
Gotta upgrade the glue. Woo. I had to go freshen up, yeah.
And this is that effortless Real Housewives of Atlanta comedy that fans love to see, so it came as no surprise to me when I hopped on Twitter and saw you guys were keying under Angela's mentions when she tweeted, "Thanks hubby for telling me to fix my wig, exclamation point," with the crying laughing face emoji. He didn't have the words, he just knew I was in danger. Now, I saw a lot of love for my girl, Brit Edie, who got a really soft introduction on premiere night. She came in looking stunning during this cute sit down with Shamea before the big party. And y'all, I gotta be honest, I was so nervous for Brit because her name definitely precedes her, as most of you guys know that Brit Edie was actually involved in that huge incident that involved Kenya Moore and almost derailed this whole damn new era.
Clap if you have anxiety.
So yeah, I was really interested in seeing like what Brit was gonna give, and I really wanted to try to peep how she was gonna be moving in this group before everything went down.
My husband is all about making sure I'm that girl. I went from 7.5 carats and now I have a 10 carat solitaire. Now let me clean it a little bit.
And I was actually surprised to see this little tension with Kenya Moore out the gate, even though I feel like they were doing so much slicing and dicing and editing and chopping and moving things around to try to like make this whole situation work, that it was really hard to keep up with what the dynamics really were?
You're married. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
married.
You don't have your other ring. Are you married or engaged?
No, I'm married.
Oh, from a different guy or?
No, I only have one husband.
But low-key, it really made me a little bit emotional because I know when everything happened, like, y'all, I was so tough on Kenya and I had a really hard job to do. Like, I had to tell everyone the truth, even though it wasn't cute. And it was especially like this hard thing to swallow for Team Twirl and a lot of Real Housewives of Atlanta fans. But I just want to say that I am so excited and so happy that Kenya is definitely on the show in some capacity, even though it does kind of seem like she's in a weird place with the show, with her posting some really unfortunate things about the show.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
I want Kenya and all of the fans of the show to really know that I will always rock with all of our girls. It's just that, girl, if you do something crazy, I gotta hold you to the fire. And this is just one of those things that I just wish had gone differently. And if I could do it all over again, I probably would have even approached this situation differently. But I really do wish Kenya the best. And I really, really hope that everything gets worked out between her and the network or Brit or whoever is causing this weird energy with her in the show, because I really don't want Kenya's entire legacy on the Real Housewives of Atlanta to be completely tarnished by one little mistake.
I'll start by saying I apologize.
Switching gears a little, we really gotta talk about this really cute introduction to Kelli that gave us classic Real Housewives of Atlanta energy, all while giving us a peek at Kelli's personal story.
It took me a minute to file my divorce. I went through a few months of hell.
No, because this really pissed me off, because let me find out this man was allegedly putting his hands on Kelli and treating her crazy in any kind of way.
Police being called numerous times. It just became a really unsafe environment for me. And that's all I'm gonna say.
Let me find out. We don't know your name or anything, but sir, this is not what you want. I don't think I'm able to make any threats or anything, because I'm just saying, don't play with Kelli. Kelli, girl, I know you've been going through it, and you know, I just said I empathize with you and I got your back if you've been like mistreating anything. But girl, you did not tell me that you were gonna be the drama. Like, you told me that you were bringing the waffles and the damn 24 karat gold syrup to the show. You did not tell me that you would be the one bringing the drama and coming for the queen.
She probably should have never took that girl's man.
Whoa.
Kelli.
Well, why did she take that man's husband?
Oh,
Okay.
I see, Kelli.
Kelli. Listen, girl, you are playing a very dangerous game, girl. And I hope that you know that if all these folks come after you, they are gonna outnumber me, because I'm just one person. You know that, right?
Kelli.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Let's chat.
You caught us right in a moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, when Porsha walked up on this conversation, I was screaming, because like, these producers on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, they never miss.
So my question was, why did she take that woman's husband?
That cannot be your opening line. Go rewrite it. That was not it.
And I was screaming because on one hand, I really do not want Porsha Williams to completely demolish Kelli this early in the game, but at the same time, I was sitting up in my seat grinning from ear to ear, because y'all gonna have to back up off my bitch, Kelli.
Kelli, I'm like, girl, I know you're joking, right? You're joking. She was dead ass serious.
No, because Kelli is the smallest one in this group, but she's the one with the biggest balls right now. And she showed us right away that she's gonna be the one asking all the questions that need to be asked, and your faves are gonna have to deal. Your faves are gonna have to earn this peach. Your faves are gonna have to wake up like this is Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16. And while y'all are dragging my girl, you really need to be hugging her neck.
I'm a woman that stands on business, and women who cannot own what they're doing or what they're saying is a joke to me.
This chick is weird. She's so lost.
Yeah, this was one of the highlights of the episode, and they really let me know right away that these girls have been casted correctly, and that felt so good. Cynthia Bailey and Kenya Moore literally get a chance to sit back because these new girls are completely clocked in and they are ready to rack up all of that unlimited overtime, and that's exactly how it should be. Like, I don't get it. Like, do y'all want a new cast or not? Like, y'all want a whole new cast of Sonias and Courtneys, or do you want these new Let me know, because it might not be too late to get them to pull this off the air. I'm just saying.
Answer the damn question and move forward. I'm still waiting.
And yeah, y'all had a lot to say about Kelli stepping to Porsha out the gate right away, talking about Kelli can go back to where she came from. Return to sender. She's way too messy out the gate. And this validated it. I love Kelli! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Say what the people want, Kelli! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Yes!
You still didn't answer the question though. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Before more fans chimed in saying, Kelli is literally just saying what we are all thinking, and I love Porsha down, but let's be real with the crying laughing face emoji. And Shamea, stop being slow. If Porsha would have done that to you, you wouldn't like it. Right is right and wrong is wrong. I'm glad Kelli is calling it out for what it is. And more Housewives fans had me wheezing commenting, LOL, she calling the BS out. I like her with the crying laughing face emojis. And Shamea, we like you, girl, but you can't defend Miss 265 days this time with the crying laughing face emojis.
Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Now you know.
Just like I said in the beginning of the video, y'all really be getting on my nerves because Brit was ready to clock that tea with Kenya. Kelli was ready to go ahead and risk it all to make Porsha come up off this storyline about Simon. And y'all are still sitting here with your faces balled up. Like, hello, we are so f***ing back. Y'all, I was already so scared to even get on social media and see what everybody has been saying about the show because I am so sensitive about my new girls and I'm really, really passionate about this new era of Atlanta Housewives because I was actually one of the loudest people hollering for a reboot. So like, if this goes left, it might be a little bit of my fault. And I was scrolling on TikTok and I couldn't even scroll past the first 3 videos before y'all really started pissing me off.
I'm just not understanding why they're trying to force these people that we don't know on us. I don't know these people. I don't know who this is.
Like, girl, don't get here on Beyonce's internet when you had 265 days and then another 265 days to watch all of my Bingeworthy videos where I tried to do my best to get you guys up on game about this new season and these new girls before this premiered. And those videos are not behind a paywall or nothing. And people have said the videos were good, so like you don't even have an excuse to come in here with this stupidity.
So I'm just trying to make sure I follow 1, 2, 3, 4 steps before I pull the trigger.
And former Real Housewives of Potomac star Mia Thornton definitely tried it, tweeting, "The Real Housewives of Atlanta Sweet 16 premiere low-key has me wanting to move to Atlanta ... full time with the let me test the waters and see if I'm this relevant in Atlanta because I might be flopping in Potomac since I'm too scared to sit through the full reunion, but nobody cares when I walked off emoji." And while I can appreciate her enthusiasm, like, Mia, girl, absolutely not. Like, girl, no. Please. That's why I was really, really, really happy to see Carlos King come out and show our girls some love.
So I'm going to be very honest here when I say this. I, Carlos King, am here to say that the season premiere of the Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 16 was a 10 out of a 10. Bitch, we are back.
because there has been so much pressure. You guys cannot even imagine the amount of pressure that these girls have been under, and all of the black people, because I don't think that people realize that there are black people who are making the Real Housewives of Atlanta, by the way. Like, it's been so much pressure, and I feel like they've poured their hearts and their souls into this new era, and they really wanted to make sure they got it right. So I can only imagine that the approval from people like Carlos King or people who've worked with or on the Real Housewives of Atlanta in the past really means to them. Like, I can only imagine that means a lot.
I can literally cry right now. And I mean this. That premiere, excuse my French, that premiere was the
Shout out to Carlos, and y'all definitely go and check out his full thoughts on the premiere episode after you finish this video. Let me ask y'all this, like, is it weird that some of our faves haven't said anything and are like not coming publicly to like support the Real Housewives of Atlanta, a show that most of them claim they happily walked away from, and a show that has built their legacies? Like, I don't know, I just wish that some of the people who have been working on the show in the past would have helped to, like, I don't know, like, just not come off as haters and just show, like, hey, y'all, look, like, we might have had to, you know, sit this one out, you know, whatever, but we really believe in the future of this show, and, like, I don't know, maybe, y'all come in and let me know, because I don't really want to drag nobody, and I don't want to start no mess. But I was disappointed in a lot of our older Atlanta housewives. And that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
I ain't even gonna wake that tea up. Wake that tea up.
No, because the lack of support low-key gives me hate and energy, and that's just so weird. Like, I don't expect that from... Let me shut up. Let me just... Let me... All right, let's move on, because, yeah. Okay, here are my final thoughts on this Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16 premiere. For me, it was a 20 out of 10. Like, it was everything. I love the new visuals. I love the new graphics. I love the music. I love the vibes. I love the lightheartedness. I love the fact that they did continue to involve Kenya. I hate what happened with her, but I feel like everything has been going good. Our girls came ready, they all look the part. Like, I know some of y'all are feeling a little bit like weird with them and you feel like they're doing the most, but to me, that's amazing work. Like, I don't want them to take 3 or 4 episodes to finally get into the swing of things. I feel like all of them, most of them, like, came in swinging, and they all make sense already on this show. So I'm like completely pleased, but I will say this. Bravo has been known to get us really hype about a premiere, and then they flop, or not flop, but they give us like the next couple of episodes that are just barely binge-worthy. Like, it's kind of like, oh, here y'all, we're putting everything in the premiere, but then give us some time to get caught up on the shade and stuff. I really hope that they don't do this time. And if you already seen the teaser for episode 2, you already know that I don't think it's gonna go that way. Like, we low-key probably were supposed to get a 2-part not a 2-part reunion. We low-key probably was gonna get a 2-part premiere, but they were like, you know what, let's hold on now. We can't give them everything. So yeah, like, I just hope that they keep this momentum and the show continues to get even better, because episode 1 was amazing. I just don't want to have to, like, be bored the next couple of weeks.
Baby, I'm always good. I know.
Comment right now and let me know what you guys think about all this. Are you feeling the new season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, or are you dumb? I'm just kidding. Or let me know if you guys feel like you need a couple more episodes to still try and fill them out. But y'all, like, seriously, it's gonna be okay. Thank you guys so much for watching this video all the way till the end. I will see y'all new housewives on the next one.
No. Please.
Real Housewives of Atlanta, we are so back, baby. I loved the first episode. Mind you, imagine my surprise. I didn't watch the show, took some notes, went to work a little bit, and I'm on my lunch about to make my video, and I was reading some of y'all tweets, and y'all didn't like the episode. Ooh.
This is what we want to see. We want to see this across the franchise as a whole. Bring this back, please. And the fact that it took Shamea, Mia to bring this back, to bring wealth, to bring glamour, to do what we thought Porsha was finna do this season, 10s for her.
Let's talk about Kelli and Brit. Let's start with Kelli first. Come here. Bitch, I like Kelli. I love Kelli.
I am not a fan of Kenya Moore. I think she is mean and I think she is a bully. But I am gonna miss Kenya Moore. I'm gonna miss her. I cannot stand her. But I am going to miss her.
You can have whatever you like. You can have whatever you like.